Hello everyone. Welcome you all again on the platform of Sathi IAS where you can dream of IAS and can get set your dreams come true. Dear students and my dear viewers, as you all know, we are carrying on with the series of GC Leong and this is our third video regarding the same. So we are discussing about Earth and the universe, and in our previous videos we had talked about universe, solar system, planets, and in this video we will talk about some of the important definitions like asteroids, meteors, meteoroids, and reasons for the scarcity of the Earth, that what are the evidences which had proven that Earth is spherical in shape, it is not a perfect sphere, and it is geoid in shape. So we will come to the conclusion at the end. What are the evidences regarding the same? So let us start about the today's chapter. Asteroids. First definition is asteroids. So let us see what is asteroid. Asteroids are basically irregularly shaped rocks. They are basically irregularly shaped rocks which are made up of metals or minerals that orbit the sun. They basically orbit the sun and they are basically small and irregularly shaped rocks. So, what we are focusing here, they are irregularly shaped rocks and they are basically made up of metals and minerals that orbit the sun. So, the next important point is where we found these asteroids on the space in the solar system where we used to find them. So, between the orbit of Mars and in between the orbit of Jupiter, in between these two orbits, we usually found this asteroids, and this is particularly called as the asteroid belt. We call it particularly as a asteroid belt, which is being found between the orbits of the Mars and the orbit of the Jupiter. So, with this, it is being clear that they are the irregularly shaped rocks, basically made up of metals and minerals, and they basically orbit the sun. So the next in this GIF, you can see that they are basically small, irregularly shaped rocks. So how they are being found? They are being found in between the orbits of Mars and the Jupiter orbit. So moving towards the next, that what is a meteor and what is a meteoroid? What are these meteors and meteoroids? These meteors and meteoroids are basically the objects which are coming from the space and they're entering our Earth's atmosphere and it is being pulled towards the Earth because of its gravitational force. By the force of gravity, it is being pulled towards the Earth's surface. These meteors are usually small and burn up in the atmosphere. So the point here I am focusing is they are small and they burn up. How they burn up? When they enter the Earth's atmosphere, they used to burn up. Now we have to see what is the reason that why they used to get burn up here. When a meteoroid enters Earth's upper atmosphere, let us find the answer for that. That when a meteoroid enters the Earth's upper atmosphere, it heats up. वो गर्म हो जाता है. It heats up. Now the question is how it gets heats up? It heats up due to friction. Friction from the air. The air is present in the Earth's atmosphere. When it creates friction over that, meteors caught fire. The heat causes gases around the meteoroid that grows brightly and a meteor appears. So they how they appear, how they look like at that time, they usually look as like a shooting star. That is why they are known as the shooting stars. This creates streaks in the sky as they it seems that a star is falling from the space over the Earth's surface. If a meteor is large enough, if a meteor is bigger in size, what it does on the Earth's ground, what it does, it creates a crater over there. It creates crater over there, and these are the depressions, and such objects are called as the meteoroids. So, from this GIF, you can see that the meteoroids are falling over the Earth's surface, and as they enter the Earth's atmosphere, they catches fire and they appear like a shooting star. So here you can see it caught heat and now it is falling down on Earth's surface at a like a shooting star. It is being fallen down on the Earth's surface. So these were the two definitions regarding the same. Now what we can see, we next we will talk about the sphericity of the Earth's surface. Let us talk about that. Shape of the Earth. Next is shape of the Earth. What is the shape of the Earth? Is it a geoid? Is it a flat? Is it a ball? Is it look like a orange? What डज इट लुक लाइक, ये कैसा दिखता है। समय में इकट्ठी गई की गई नॉलेज, एक्सपीरियंसेस, ऑब्जर्वेशंस, इन सब से ये पता चलता है कि धरती जो है वो गोल है, और जो इसका स्फेरिकल शेप है वो एक एस्टेब्लिश्ड फैक्ट है, प्रूवन फैक्ट है, और जिसको सभी ने एक्सेप्ट भी किया है। अगर हम इक्वेटोरियल सर्कमफ्रेंस की बात करेंगे तो इट्स अबाउट 24,897 miles, 24,897 miles. It is the equatorial circumference of the Earth's surface. So this is the equatorial circumference. Now we will talk about the polar circumference of the Earth's surface, and that is less than 83 miles. So you can see that at equator, circumference is greater than the equator at the poles. Now, next talk about the equatorial diameter. If we talk about equatorial diameter, it is 7,926 miles. This is the equatorial diameter, and its polar diameter, it is shorter by 26 miles. Polar diameter is shorter by 26 miles. So from this you can see that diameter and the circumference varies from equator towards the poles. It decreases towards the poles. This shows that Earth is not a perfect sphere. What does it show? It shows it's not a perfect sphere. It is basically flattened at both the ends. Both the end means polar end north and the polar end south. So it can, in fact, we can call it as the geoid, means which is having the bulge at the center, and that is flattened at the poles like an orange, that is having a bulge at the center and it is flattened at the poles. So what shape we can call of Earth? We can call it as a geoid shape. It looks like a geoid. It is a geoid shape. Geoid itself means earth shaped. So moving towards the next, we will talk about the circumnavigation, which is an evidence for the spherical shape of the earth. So the first voyage around the world was taken by the Ferdinand Magellan with his crew members from 1519 to 1522, that they returned from this voyage in the year 1522, and they proved beyond doubt, उन्होंने prove किया, beyond doubt they have proven that earth is spherical. How it looks like? It is spherical in shape. So no traveler going around the world by land or sea has ever encountered any kind of abrupt edge over which they could fall. Modern air routes and ocean navigation, they are based on the assumptions that Earth is round in shape. Earth is having a spherical shape, which is having a, we can say it is a spherical in shape. So the next evidence for this all is circular horizon. What is a circular horizon? Circular horizon means whenever the altitude increases, the shape that we visualize from that altitude, when we will look at the earth's surface, we can visualize it as a circular horizon, we can see. So it means that circular horizon, it widens, this horizon widens with the increasing altitude. As the altitude increases, it widens up and could be seen only for the spherical bodies which are spherical in shape. So we all must have observed at least once in our life that if we look around from any place, whether it is a hilltop, whether it is a tall building, edges of the earth, it looks like a horizon that looks like circular in shape. The extent of circular horizon increases with the increase in altitude. As the altitude increasing, I told you, this circular horizon increases. So moving towards the next video, that is the ship's visibility. What is mentioned here, that when a ship appears over the distant horizon, what it looks, we can see the half part of the ship at first, and the next part, the half that is at the back, we see it later on. It means that it's spherical in shape because half of the part is being visible to us for the first time. So we can see from one diagram here that how it works. This is the, it is considered as the spherical shape of the earth. And for example, we are standing on the beach, and this from this side one ship is coming over. We can see that half part of the ship we can be visualized first time, and the half we will see later on. This shows that earth is spherical in shape. So in this way we can see that it is spherical in shape. So this was about the ship's visibility. How much ship we can see standing at the far off ocean. That half part we can visualize it first time, and the half we will see in the later time. So the sunrise and sunset, they are also a kind of evidence for the spherical shape of the earth. So let's see how it works. We all know earth rotates in a direction west to east, and sun rises in the east. The sun rises and sets at different times in different places. As the earth rotates from west to east, places in the east see the sun earlier than those they are in the west side. If the earth were flat, the whole world would have sunrise and sunset at the same time. So we can see here that this is the horizon. We can see the circular shape of the earth. This is the sun. We can see when sun rays will fall, this is east direction. So when it will fall over the earth surface, we can see this portion will get sunrise for the first time and sunrays for the first time. So sunrises and sunsets, it occurs, it happens at different times for different places. We all know that. So we cannot see, feel, or detect it. We do not see the horizon rising upwards into the sun or have any direct experience for that position. So sunrise and sunset, they refers to the time of the day when the light of the sun rises from or sets into the horizon. And this is a proven fact that sunrise and sunset are the evidences for the spherical shape of the earth. Now, next is the lunar eclipse. We all know the shadow cast by the moon during the lunar eclipse is always circular, and it takes the outline of an arc or a circle. And this is a proven fact that Earth is spherical in shape. In this picture, you can see that this is a moon surface, and her in this way, Earth shadow that is being caught over the moon, that is in a form of an arc. So in this next picture, you can also see that how an arc is formed, shadow is how created, and thus lunar eclipse are also an example that proves that Earth is spherical in shape. So, in the last slide, we can see that aerial photographs are also one of the proven evidence that has proven that Earth is spherical in shape. Whenever pictures, aerial photographs is basically means the pictures that are taken from the high altitudes by rockets and satellites, and they clearly show the curved edge of the Earth's surface. So, this curved edge of the Earth's surface is a proof that Earth is spherical in shape. So, aerial photographs are also an evidences for the spherical shape of the earth. So, this was all about today's video. Stay tuned with our Sarthi IS for more videos like from GC Leong, more chapters we will cover. So, stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe if you have liked the content. And stay tuned with Sarthi IS. Thank you. Bye bye.